Here is an Air King by Lasko box VN. This is more or less a 3733 from the 90s, though I'm not exactly sure what the Air King model number would have been. Here is the informations. They're kind of hard to read on the video. Come on, the camera. There we go. You can pause that and read it. I'll read it to you now. It says E20739 Type 1 Style -SFH listed 154CUL 120 volts 2.2 amps 60 Hz 1994 to 95. So it's a mid-90s model. And there's a number there. It says something 83. I can't make it out. I'm sure Tory, you'll know what the Air King model number was. And speaking of Tory, this is another one of the fans that he gave me. We like a lot of the same fans, and I guess he just wanted to offload a bunch of stuff, and he knew that I would appreciate it and actually take care of it as opposed to just throw it out or scrap it or whatever. So he was happy to give some of this stuff to me, and quite frankly I was happy to receive it because these are all fans that I like. I remember seeing these all over the place years ago, the 3733 by Lasko model. I don't think I've ever seen one of these branded Air King before, so that's kind of neat. And I've also never really seen either of these logos. The Air King one looks a little different, and so does the Lasko one. Although I suppose the Lasko could just be some random font that was used. But that's kind of neat. This has the infamous D blade, and it's slightly warped. It's not too bad. I've seen much worse. The problem is there's allegedly ways to fix this, but nobody will show it. Now, a video did come out recently, so we're making some progress here about how to fix it. But the problem with this video is that it's all theory. I want to see the blade getting fixed from start to finish. If the video is 5 hours, I'll sit there and watch every single minute of it. I want to know how to fix these blades. And there's people that are claiming that it's able to be done, but nobody actually shows it being done. Somebody show me how to fix these stinking blades. Because these are great fans, but they're starting to warp. I don't know how to fix it. People claim to know how to fix it. Nobody will fix it on video. Somebody fix it on video. If I have to send you a warped blade at my own expense for you to fix it on video, I'll do it. I want to see the stinking process on video. The whole process, start to finish. Somebody film it. Okay, now we got through that mess. This has the Marco motor. I wonder if the medium is broken on this. That was actually one of the topics that I discussed with Tory while we were there, was that why the heck does the medium winding on these things always go out when the low and high works perfectly fine. It's got these little plastic sleeves on there to keep the wire in place, which is much better than the glue that was used during the late 90s, like on the 3733s that we have here. I don't see the glue on the surface, but it's quite possible that it is there as well. Now this looks fairly clean. There's definitely some dust in certain places, but I think that this has been cleaned up at some point. And if this, I don't know, I assume that Tory had used this at some point. I don't know why else he would have had it, but if he had it, I'm sure he cleaned it up, and it looks like the motor has been gone through and cleaned up. One of the things I always look for is inside the blade where the fins are. Most people never clean in there, but it looks like it's been cleaned in there as well. So I guess he must have gone through and cleaned and serviced this at some point, so this is probably ready to be used. But we'll go ahead and oil it before I use it anyways, just to be preventative. No fuse plug on this one, and no legs, but we can get new legs. They still sell the stupid legs. They also still sell these handles. They don't sell these switches anymore. This is very, very yellowed. Feels like it should still work. These were really some of the last really good box fans. You know, the 3733 with the better motors into like 2001, 2002 were good too, but these are really as cheap as these ever should have gotten. That's low? That thing's running fast. I can hear the blade's not 100% correct. It definitely needs some unwarping. Jeez! Too bad there's no video showing how to fix it. Well, there is one video, but it's not. I need the process actually shown in video to understand it. So that's 119 volts, 119.9 volts. And it's exactly 1 amp on the nose. 86 watts, the power factor is 0.71. Let's see, this is an Air King product, so it should be out of balance. Actually, it's not bad. I would even say that's within a reasonable margin of error. That's pretty well balanced. But the blade does sound off. It's definitely slightly warped, which is unfortunate, because if these aren't warped, they throw some pretty good air. This is actually moving decent air still, though. This is running very, very fast. I almost wonder if the switch is miswired or something. This does not seem like typical low speed for these Marco motors. Medium. I would have guessed that would be high. That's only 1.28 the amps. 112 the watts. The power factor is 0.72 the power factor. I can feel this pushing air all the way across the car. It's not a ton, but it is there. The blade is definitely working. Unfortunately, these almost all are at this point, which really stinks. It stinks worse than a family of skunks that just sprayed the electrical panel. Wow, that's really moving. And it's only taking 1.84. It should be it's allowed to go to 2.2. So the blade is not putting as much load on the motor as it could be, which is because of the warpage that we haven't really been shown how to fix. So that's a different story. It's shaking a little bit now, but it's still not that bad. 1.82 the amps, 160 the watts, and 0.73 the power factor. I wonder if these motors were spec'd up a little bit for the Air Queen branded version. You know, because anything Air Queen is supposed to be commercial. Ooh. I think I have like 1 or 2 good D blades left. I'm just going to have to swap those blades around to each fan as I want to use it. Until somebody films a video of how to fix these things. And a video of just saying to put a hairdryer on it and bend it is not good enough. I need to see it be done, because I've tried exactly what was shown in that video and I ruined the blade. So there's something I'm not doing correctly. And the only way for me to tell is to see somebody do it correctly. So somebody, please make a video showing it from start to finish. I guess I'll cut this off now. Yeah, see how slowly the blade came down from speed? It's definitely not scooping the air the way it should be. And he definitely has serviced this, because this is running very well. It's nice to get fans from other collectors, because they're usually in halfway decent condition, at least. And it's not like you're starting from scratch of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years of abuse. Oh, you know what? That might be what's making some of that noise. I thought I heard an anomalous sound from one of the blades. And that might be the problem right there. See how the end of the blade is all messed up or something? That's definitely what that sound is. So we can fix that and get rid of that sound. But until somebody makes a video from start to finish showing how to fix the warpage, this is not going to move air the way it's supposed to.